video, and I didn't do an intro, I just want to write the thing. We're going to go ahead and change the spark plugs. Last video we went ahead and cleaned up a lot of stuff. I did find out that I forgot to plug this connector right here, which goes to this solenoid, basically, that directs air directly to the supercharger. But my supercharger does not appear to be engaging, so something else is going on. I don't know what it is. Well, let me say it this way. I don't know. I believe down here is the supercharger clutch, but I don't know for sure, so I'm still looking that up. But it doesn't sound like the supercharger is kicking in. It's usually pretty loud, so yeah. So I'm going to have to I'm going to go with move past that at this point. I'm going to go ahead and change the spark plugs, all 4 of them. I am not having any misfire issues, but it probably needs new spark plugs. The oil needs to be done. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that hasn't been done, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of do all the regular maintenance stuff. All right, let me get to it. Occurred to me, I might as well explain what I'm doing. All right, so this cover right here is the cover for the coil packs and the spark plugs, and basically they run straight down in here. The coil packs are a little box with a long, it's called direct. There's no spark plug wires or anything, it's direct. So that's what it looks like. Ooh, that's nasty. 4 coil packs. Right now they all appear to be working good, so I'm just going to go ahead and unbolt the coil packs and swap out all 4 spark plugs. And that's what they look like. This is the coil pack. Almost lost the screw there. I just had the engine running, so it's a little hot. Right there, that's the piece that the spark plug sits in. Oh. And then, alright, and there you go. There's a spark plug right there. So we're going to go ahead and do that all the way across and pull them all out. They're hot. They're not too bad. I mean, they're definitely old. Shit, for all I know, these are the originals. So what I went with was, and what was recommended, is a Autolite Double Platinum 3923. And it looks like that's what was put in there. So that's what was already in there, so that's good. Alright, new spark plugs are in. Now we go ahead and put in the coil packs and plug them all back up and get it all back together. Okay, coil packs are back in, new spark plugs are in, everything's connected up. This one doesn't have a clip. And this coil pack only has one screw. So I can't say I'm surprised with all the rest of the stuff I've been finding. I'm going to have to get a hold of, maybe I can go to the Mercedes parts department, and I think I'm going to probably replace these coil packs anyways, because my guess is they've never been replaced. And why not, right? This whole thing needs to be cleaned out. The paint is like chipping, and so I think one of the things in the future is going to be taking this valve cover off, which is going to be a huge project, and cleaning out all of the paint and everything, and then repainting it back to factory specs where it used to be. So let me put the cover back on, and then we'll fire it up and make sure it starts. Well, it's running. And rattling. At least it's idling. I mean, before it didn't want to stay started. I don't think my coolant is going. I think that's part of my problem. I think I got a water pump issue. Coolant pump. I think this bad boy is fried. Well, there you go. Quick and easy, short video. Like I said, doesn't look like my coolant's doing anything, although the temperature's still low. So the thermostat may not be kicking in. I do see some vibration here, but that could just be the engine. I don't know. That's something next thing I got to hit. Supercharger still does not appear to be kicking in. I'm going to replay this so that way I can listen to the motor. But there's another issue that might be, there's a, and I mentioned it in the intro video, there's a circuit breaker in here, which is this guy right here. Everything plugs into this. It's called the K40 relay. And I think it might be that. There is an issue with solder joints. I have soldered before. I've flown drones and built all sorts of stuff like that. So I may have to check that out and see. I definitely know the motor mounts on this need to be swapped out. It's not a I can drive it without that, but I'm going to fix that. So, quick short video. If you wanted to change spark plugs, coil packs, it's all right here. It's real simple. 3 bolts, pop it out, unbolt the coil packs, take out spark plugs, or swap out the coil packs, or whatever you want to do. I like this engine. There's a lot of room to do everything. It doesn't seem super complicated, and parts aren't as bad as I thought they were, but then again, I'm only looking at small parts. I can't imagine what one of the bigger parts are, but we shall see, right? All right. So as always, if you got something to do on your car, glove up and effing do it. All right, thanks. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate it, and leave me a comment.